Jake, thanks for joining me as always. Here we are, Minnetonka in the house.
Yep.
Jake, explain to the fans, why is this the only time that we're going to face Minnetonka this entire season?
So District 6 is split up into kind of two tiers. Minnetonka's in the upper tier, Waconia in the lower tier. And we play the upper tier once. We'll play the lower tier teams twice. So this is our only look at the Minnetonka Skippers.
So, our only chance to beat them.
Our only chance to beat them.
Currently, they are ranked 8th in the state.
Yeah, what the heck? Who's ahead of that?
We have quite a few teams in common that we've played to kind of give us a gauge.
Yep.
So we lost to Chaska 15-0.
Okay.
They beat Chaska 9-0.
That's nuts.
So we lost to Omega Crimson, currently the number 3 team in the state. We played them in the tournament early in the season, up in Duluth.
Yep.
We lost 16-0.
Yep.
They lost 4-3.
They lost to them
in overtime.
Really?
And then they played them a second time and they tied.
Okay.
So I think you look at the disparity between those top 10 teams, it's all really small.
Yeah.
Right, 8th to 1st, 8th to 2nd.
Sure. 1-goal
game losses.
Got it, okay.
The disparity from 8th to 77th, it's a little bit bigger of a gap.
Okay.
We'll see how that plays out today.
So folks at home cannot see the hand gestures, but imagine catching a fish this big. That's the gap.
That is the gap.
All right, so I'll save the good stuff for later on when we need filler material.
We need the good stuff. Crable at center. What is going on? That's new.
Kind of fun.
Yeah. So some different lines. Crable, Haley, and looks like I didn't see who the other winger was. Hagen and Cox as your deep pair. Boy, Jake, these lines are all messed up here initially.
Yeah. Yeah, so, can't wait to see what the next one is.
Minnetonka off the draw will win, pushing the offensive zone. Good puck movement. They're going to dump and chase down into the far corner. Crable giving pursuit. Cox back there as well, trying to knock it off the tape.
12:30 left to go, and we are all shoot. Didn't get that in enough.
You got to speak a little bit quicker.
Yep.
So they wrap around in front. Nelson down, trying to make a seal. Minnetonka able just to hammer that one in 5-hole and get it underneath Nelson. You can see he had leaned forward just a little bit to cover, and I think that was just enough to allow Minnetonka to hammer it underneath. So now you got Winnemer, Schneider, and Theory. So the Youngblood line has stayed the same. Butters has cycled back to D, and Gregor has stayed on D.
Nice. Ooh, good pass by Willie.
Winnemer over to Theory, into the zone. He gets pushed off the puck, now in front of the Minnetonka bench. Quick 180 by Minnetonka, and they're going to stretch the Bass. A little bit errant, manages to make it through. They'll cycle back. Now they're across the red line into the zone, right down the middle, right through all 4 players for Waconia. Knocked off the tape there by Butters. Good job, Logan. Point, strong shot, deflected. Blocker save into the near corner, up the wall. Schneider tips it up out of the zone. Minnetonka will retreat, collect in the defensive zone, turn, spin, back the other way over the red line. We've got a 2 and offsides.
So was that 2 defensive players that brought it into the zone for Tonka?
Very well could have been.
Because they were going in with a head of steam. Oh boy.
Mouth guard check here by the ref to Mr. Easton Baker. You'll notice the center here going against Jordan Bialik, who's moved from D up to center, is a 5th grade gal.
Yep.
Oh, Baker having issues with his mouth guard. Got a warning. He can't get it fixed, and so now they're going to send him off. Okay, Waconia, we need another player. Come on, boys. Haley coming back out. He'll do double duty here. He just came off. I was saying, a female here, the player, center, 5th grade gal for Minnetonka, insanely good.
I've heard that.
So they're Rory Gilday, plays for the Women's Professional Hockey League, representing the United States right now in the Olympics. Came through Minnetonka, and all the Minnetonka employees I work with are comparing the two. That her game is incredibly similar to Rory Gilday. That if she continues on this path, you will be hearing about this gal again. And on a boys team that is ranked in the top 10 in the state, there's no position on this team that's a gimme. You got to earn your spot. And she holds her own.
Man, you give Chad a few days off and you are going to get some gold.
Yep. Here we go. Baker steps in, intercepts the shot. He'll take it, try to go to the middle. Deflected. Up Minnetonka will retain possession. Now they're going to dump it down into the zone. Cox retreats, picks it up, has it on his tape.
Nice move.
180, centering pass out to Baker. Baker can't quite reel that one in. Minnetonka will take it. Now battling on the red line. Minnetonka back the other way. 2-on-3 for Minnetonka. Cox tries to interrupt. Quick shot.
Nice.
And over off the kick pad there of Nelson. Held at the point by Minnetonka. Strong shot. Saved. Fire away by Cox. That's going to be icing.
Yep.
So we'll get a line change.
What have you seen so far?
Well, in a little over 2.5 minutes here, as silly as this sounds, I'm surprised it's only 1-0. The boys, I think, trying really hard. Nelson seeing the puck really well. And I spoke too soon. We got to stop asking each other.
We've got to do that, yep.
That's on us. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Right off the draw, center takes his own draw, comes right across the middle, does a nice little pirouette through two Waconia players and backhands it up and over the shoulder of Matt Nelson. All right, they're trying to do the same thing right off the draw, 2-on-1. Gregor trying to get back, beautiful pass. Nelson slides left to right, beautiful cover.
That was a crisp pass.
That was.
Almost too crisp.
All right, here we go. Puck is down. Crable on the draw. That's going to go to Minnetonka. Quick shot from the point. Deflected to the back wall. Picked up by Minnetonka.
Oh, here we go.
Up the wall.
Here we go,
Gens gets a tape on it. He'll push it forward to Haley.
Haley's got it. Can he get around?
Trying to find that outside edge. Looking to get to the middle. Backhand attempt.
Oh, you bet!
New twig. So I was talking to Mr. Haley before the game. Bought a new stick today, right before the game.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't.
And I said the best way to break in a new stick is to score a goal or get an assist. That's broken in.
Wow. So Jared, we're responsible for giving up those 2 goals.
But we got this one. Yeah. Announcers, only down 2-1. Here we go, off the draw. Minnetonka will take it. Cycle D to D. Push up to the red line. Excuse me.
Good fight.
Cox trying to interrupt here on the boards. Minnetonka, good job spacing. They try to dance to the middle. Picked up, that's Hagen. Hagen up the wall. Minnetonka able to pull it right back. Cox battling for it. So we just got a battle here.
Cox not giving up.
Out to the middle.
Haley has
pick this one up.
Looks across.
Beautiful pass. Gens chips it. That's going to
Crable will take that.
Yep. Beautiful pass. Here we go. Minnetonka. Nice job. Nelson saw that one all the way. Nice club save. Winnemer on the draw. That's going to go to Minnetonka. They'll cycle across the blue line.
Nice
Now they'll
pass.
dump it off the board into the back wall. Look at their spacing.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
And using the boards like that on 2 plays in a row.
Little shovel pass forward by Butters. Gets it into the zone now in front of the net. Behind the net, held by Minnetonka. They're going to cycle behind. Stretch pass all the way up to the blue line.
All right, be careful.
Point playing really safe here. Not safe enough. Now they're back. Butters trying to push him to the outside. Kick save Nelson. Loose in front. Now behind the net. Swung around to the corner. That's where it's going to get picked up by Theory. Theory has it across the middle. Loses it. Minnetonka picks it up. They're going to cycle up to the top. Blue line will turn. Fire over to the far board. Ooh, beautiful pass across. Loose in
Get
front.
out of there. There we go. There we go.
Gregor. Nice Nice job. Gregor's up and out. He's got some speed, looking for that outside edge. Right on top of the blue line, we'll just dump and chase. Then we're going to get a full line change, forward change on the back end of that dump and chase. Minnetonka, strong, quick, pushing back the other direction. Holloway, beautiful pass right at the middle. Nobody home. Up to the point.
Oh, he tries to.
No.
Just off the stick.
Baker had a wide open Van Allsburg and just could not get the puck off his tape, unfortunately. Missed opportunity there. Hagen racing, he'll get to the puck first. Minnetonka contesting though, pulls it off his tape. Now they're gonna reach around, nice little drop pass into the corner.
There it is.
Centering pass attempt deflected up. Cox trying to get a piece of it, just enough to push it to the near wall. Into the corner, Baker has it on his tape. Minnetonka pulls it right from him. Little shovel pass to the middle, deflected by Cox.
Get it out of there, boys, get it out of there.
Pushed up out of the zone. Minnetonka's gonna have to back out. That was Huddy pushing him up out of the zone. Now they'll dump and chase. Gets deflected by Hagen, and it's going to go back the other way. And Allsburg contesting, forcing him to push the puck up. We're in the zone. A little across the blue line pass, can't get reeled in. Drop to the point, contested.
Get out of there, puck.
Nelson making a nice cover, and Cox able to pull it off. Cox, he's going up the middle. He goes right into the heart of all three.
Here we go, Butters.
Butters has it, trying to get by one, can't. We're going to get a call on Butters here. So Butters will go to the bin.
All right, we need one more. Here comes Kellen.
What do you think the odds are of a power play goal for this Minnetonka team?
High.
I would say so.
Quite high.
The puck movement they had has just been so good. Waconia being reminded by the ref, you need a center. That's not a good start to this penalty kill.
All right.
All right, Minnetonka wins the draw, up to the point, drop it down, right up on top of the face-off circle. They'll shoot. Wide left back wall. Up the side, Haley trying to clear the zone. Minnetonka point will step down, hold.
Nice job by Gregor.
Gregor trying to push him off. Oh, giving space, beautiful pass. It's Cox across. Minnetonka can't reel it in. Now Gens has it on the far wall. He gets dumped. Minnetonka holds it. Now they're stepping up. Looking, right down the middle. Backhand attempt right into the chest. Quick shot.
Great.
Another beautiful save.
There.
Nelson, oh my goodness. I'd give you a replay, but the action's happening too fast. Haley gets absolutely taken down from behind. And Haley draws the penalty. So we'll go to 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah.
Cox, Hagen is your deep pair. Gens, Haley out there is your forwards on this 4-on-4 for about 50 seconds. And then we'll have the man advantage unless we score. Here we go. I was saying unless we score, but that's not true.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
To the point, held, dancing, dropping it down to the corner.
Kellen.
Cox
Nice
right
job,
there.
Kyler.
Cox will pick it up. He's going to try to skate through, trying to pull it forward. Minnetonka has other plans. They take it from him. We need to pass that puck. You need to pass puck movement, my friends. Haley has it. He's going to look. He finds some daylight. So he's going to try to go right up the gut. He's dancing, and he loses it right on the blue line. That's going to give us an offside.
All right, 8 seconds left for them, 50 for us. So we'll get an advantage here right after the drop. So like you mentioned, the new lineup, I feel like we're a little slow in and out.
We are. All right, off the draw, Minnetonka will take possession, cycle back into the D zone. Now stretch pass forward.
Right, hustle back, hustle back.
Thankfully, Minnetonka will take that one. Butters is out of the bin. Immediately touches the puck, pushes it out of the zone, finds a Theory streaking forward. He goes right into the heart of Minnetonka defense and loses that one on the near wall, far wall, excuse me. Wrapped around behind, Schneider, big body, centering pass attempt, tipped by Winnemer, wide left.
Wide.
we go, on the near wall.
Nice
Pushed
pass.
all the way across. Butters is going to get there. He'll hold. Slapper from the point. That goes deflected into the back wall. Picked up by Minnetonka. Wrapped around near side. Schneider trying to get a piece of it. Does. Holds.
Using his body well.
Oh, yep. Can of corn up over the crease. Far wall. Butters.
I like that.
Fires.
I like that.
Wide right. We just need to get it on net.
Let's just keep it in our zone.
Minnetonka. Oh, Gregor, nice job. Beautiful stretch poke there. Minnetonka able to take it and come back the other way, though. They're back to full strength. So neither team able to capitalize on those power plays.
Good stick there by Gregor.
Centering pass attempt. Whiff on the one-timer by Minnetonka.
Look out behind you. Throws it over to Schneider.
Tries to. Waited a little too long on that one. Everybody was kind of telegraphed. Everyone knew that one was coming. Knocked off the tape. Minnetonka is still holding possession. My goodness. They just could not knock it off the tape. Yeah. Too easy.
Yeah, impressive puck movement. 3-1 Tonka.
A little over 3 minutes left in this one. All right, here we go. Off the draw. Waconia will take it. Baker moving forward. He'll try to shoot from just inside the blue line. That's Beitlich trying to follow that rebound up. Hits the side of the net. Now down into the corner. Minnetonka will take it. Cycle behind the netminder. They'll whiff on the one-timer. Try to get up the boards. Now they're going to have to turn, cycle it back behind the netminder. Up the boards. Held there. Deflected by, that was Hagen. Battling just inside the blue line. Makes the seal again. Minnetonka able to successfully get out on their third attempt. Hagen in the back check. Slows them down. Minnetonka right here across the blue line. Stretch pass into the zone. Ooh, Cox trying to swing it through. Can't. Beitlich there, though, to pick him up. Push him up out of the zone. Lots of action right here down below us. Beitlich has that on his tape. He'll cycle over to Huddy. Bouncing puck doesn't get pulled in. Minnetonka back the other direction. Baker interrupts. He's got it on his tape. Tries to throw it forward. Van Allsburg had two attackers right on him, so that didn't go anywhere. Minnetonka able to take that loose puck, swing it back the other way. Floats off the tape of their attacker. Down behind the net. Gregor, nice job slowing everybody down. Still loose though. Minnetonka has it behind. Watch out. Deflected. Loose in front. Picked up by Minnetonka. Beautiful centering pass attempt. Nelson.
Nice job, Max.
Nelson able to just get his stick out and pull that in. Boy, that player was wide open on that back door.
They like those plays from behind the net.
They do.
They got enough spacing. They usually get someone open in front.
You know, it's
Good job
funny.
by Matt's recognizing that.
Two very different fan bases here. If you're a Waconia fan, you're pretty happy with this 3-1 game at this point. Minnetonka fans pretty quiet. I think we're expecting it to be quite different. And as if we didn't learn our lesson on the first goal, we got to stop talking about the score.
Right.
It's the second time I've opened my mouth to talk about the score, and they literally score before we can finish our sentence.
Exactly. Shame on us.
Yeah.
Shame on us.
Grable, Haley, Gens as your line. Minnetonka takes the draw, cycles back, pushes forward, pushed out of the zone by Waconia. Another cycling, looking to re-enter. They're going to enter clean, finding that outside edge. That's thrown on net, kick save to the back wall, picked up by Minnetonka, now taken off the tape. Ooh, off the side of the net to the back wall, deflected, quick shot. Kick save, loose in the corner. Butters has it on his tape. He'll shovel that one forward.
Oh.
Trying to find Haley, but just a little bit short. Go contest. Gregor, get out there.
Boy, that guy was looking to pass the entire time.
Here we go. Haley's breaking. Easy call there. Gens gets pulled down from behind. You know he was looking to find a streaking Haley.
Yep.
And if I'm a Minnetonka fan, I'm going to say that's a smart penalty for Minnetonka.
Yeah, for sure. Took away a breakaway. All right, so I want to see us get 1 or 2 shots on goal possess the puck.
There we go, puck is down. Winnemer pushes it forward. Minnetonka takes possession, cycles behind their goalie. Schneider into the corner, grinds his man in. Now it's a battle for the puck. 3 Minnetonka players there. They're going to pick this one up. Winnemer, Schneider still contesting. Waconia holding the zone. Now we go. Minnetonka will take it, fling up the boards. Cox is there. Cox looking, steps inside. Okay, you got it. What are you doing with the puck, my friend? We have the extra man. Cox steps forward right into 2. They lose. Here we go. Puck movement, boys. You have the extra player. Hagen holds at the blue line. He'll drop it down. Minnetonka steps up. Now it's out. Waconia has to retreat. Minnetonka looking to just possess and burn time. We're going to dump this one in. Hagen will get there first. Hagen behind the net. 9 seconds left in this one. Stretch pass across. Ooh, boy, dangerous. It does get out. Minnetonka content to just burn time and go into the break with a 4-1 lead over your Wildcats. Jake, this is a district game, and as such,
tell me we got a player.
We have a player. Tell us a little bit about this young man.
Logan Butters.
No nickname.
No nickname yet.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I've never heard any boys call him anything other than Logan.
Yep. Favorite team, Minnesota Wild. He loves to fish and would go every day if his parents would let him. That's on you, Mom and Dad.
I would say, Zach, Jen, what are you thinking? Let the kid fish.
No, stay in and play video games, they tell him. Anyways, big fans, Mom, Dad, and his brother, and also his grandparents. Hobbies, already talked about this: fishing, travel, and archery.
That is a nugget of information. I had no idea that Logan enjoyed archery. I'll have to talk to him about that.
Favorite movie, probably Robin Hood then.
Maybe. I mean, that's a safe assumption.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He was skating since he was 5 years old. That's what we got for Logan Butters.
Another wonderful player on this Squirt A squad. All right, Jake. We've seen the boys play really aggressive. They're playing really hard. Matz is seeing the puck surprisingly well.
Yep.
What needs to happen to climb back into this one?
Boy, so before the game, when we were talking about this, I said one good shift. Your goal is to go out there and have one good shift. Play even hockey, hope that something good happens, and maybe you can go up a goal. So that's what I would say, is break it down into one good shift.
One shift at a time. That is the motto for this Squirt A squad. After the draw, centering pass attempt, just a little bit in front of the crashing Minnetonka attacker, goes to the far corner. That's where Baker will take it. He's going to swing behind Nelson, loses it, picks it back up. Now he'll throw it off the wall, up to, that was Beitlich. Beitlich can't reel it in. He'll step up and contest. Baker all the way across the middle to Butters. Huddy, turn and burn. Let's go. Butters looking, tries to find Beitlich. There we go, Minnetonka finding that outside edge all the way across. Backhand attempt off the face mask, I believe. That's out of the zone. Now they're back in clean. Baker caught with his feet still. Poke check, finds nobody.
Nice.
That's going to make for a beautiful centering pass. Minnetonka just boosts that when they go up and over the net. They're kind of just having their way here. Quick little passes, and we're going to get a cover by Nelson. Nice job, Mats.
All right.
Going to go to the far wall. Minnetonka will take possession, try to push down. Contested heavily. Ground into the corner there by Crable. Nice job. That's going to allow the puck to squirt up. Haley's going to take it. He'll chip off the board by himself. He's got players draped all over him, trying to get the puck. Gens is there as well. Careful. Minnetonka player goes down. Gens, backhand, finds Haley. Haley gets dumped. Got to get up. There you go. Haley's up. Puck down here in the near corner, coming up the wall. Hagen steps up to contest, does it. Nice job. Crable pushes it back down towards the net. Up the slot, Minnetonka up and out of the zone. Hagen, Cox, retreat, passes back and forth, right down the middle. Can't find anybody, so Cox will take that one off the far wall, pushing it forward. trying to move up to Haley. Haley had guessed and come inside, so puck floats up the wall to the Waconia bench. That's where Minnetonka will take it. Here we go. Nice little move by Crable coming in. Haley will take a quick shot. Glove save down in front. Off the wall. Cox will hold at the blue line. Turn, fire. Up, wide right. Hits the back wall. It's going to wrap around here towards us. Gens will meet it. He's got three Minnetonka players right there. Hagen tries to step up, slow it down. He does. Nice job, Coco. Here we go, right inside. Hagen will dump it down to the back wall. And he'll race off for a change. Minnetonka will take it. That's Winnemer fighting for it in that back wall. Crable trying to intercept there. Schneider, rather. Can't quite get it.
Nice stick by Gregor. Oh, that'll work. Come on, Gregor, get one. Good pass.
Beautiful pass by Gregor. Turn, fire. Just trying to get it to the middle. Schneider, great idea to get it down to Winnemer. Just too many bodies there, but wow. This line just giving 100%. You talked about winning one shift at a time. Here we go. No sooner do we say that, we got a little back and forth here. Quick shot, goal.
Wow. Nice hockey by Minnetonka there. I guess that's how you run a 2-on-0.
Yep.
Good possession by us. You get a little overloaded though to one side of the ice with their speed.
Yep.
They'll turn it around pretty quickly.
Off the draw, that will go to Minnetonka. Pass right at the middle, finds a streaking forward. They're going to pass it in the zone. And just like that, it's 3-on-1. Quick shot deflected by Nelson. Minnetonka can't hold, so they'll have to retreat, cycle back, red line. Now they're up over the red line. And just that quick, they're back in the zone. Defenseman pushing way deep.
Here we go, Wildcats.
There you go, tip. That's tipped by Minnetonka, so no icing. Schneider really trying to get on those train tracks and get down there, slow him down. Careful, young man. Stick wrapped around that Minnetonka player. They're going to come back the other way. Minnetonka looking, holding, drop pass to the point. Point will chip off the board down to the corner. Little give and go right back.
Good play there. Here we go, Wildcats.
They hold. Can we get out? Can we get out? Come on, boys. Find the puck. Minnetonka just right inside. Nobody down low. Easy goal for Minnetonka. So they forgot about that attacker. Posted up right in front of Nelson.
Yeah, tough break there that they couldn't get it out. 6-1 with 8:44 left in the second. Feels a lot closer than that. Feels more like a 4-1 game.
Sure, I'll go with that. All right, off the draw, Minnetonka will take it, push forward. Finding that outside edge, shovel shot, gets deflected by Nelson, down to the back wall, picked up by Baker. Baker dancing, passes it. Cox will take it. Cox has it, push the puck up. Nope, he's going to skate right through everybody and take it down in the middle. He'll backhand a shot up and over the net. Ooh, Beitlich thought he had that one. Now it's back to Beitlich. Beitlich tries to shovel it to the middle. There we go. Waconia holds it. Baker takes a shot, deflected by a defender, doesn't make it through. Little pass, quick little pass up, and Minnetonka stretching forward will take that one. Push in. Cox back to defend. Cox knocks it off the tape, just giving him the business. There we go. Minnetonka cycles back, stretches across, blue line to blue line pass, point to point. Back behind the net, wraparound attempt. Nelson makes a cover, loose. There we go. Nice job. You know, usually you look at a 6-1 game in the second, you think, boy, your goalie must be playing poorly. And I would say just the opposite. Our goalie is playing amazingly well, and that's why it's only 6-1.
Got a better percentage than Minnetonka, I'll tell you that much.
Yes, yes. Shot from the point, deflected, down in front. Ooh, Crable can't quite reel it in, loses an edge, he goes down. Minnetonka retains possession, moving it forward. Nelson sticks that one. A little extracurricular after the whistle. Minnetonka trying to just push the goalie into the net. Waconia not liking that, letting them know it, as they should. duty. Now they take it loose down in front. That was deflected to the wall. I didn't see who got a piece of that one. They're going to cycle up to the point, knocked off the tape there. Now it's up and out. Minnetonka will have to clear. They do, and just like that, they're back in. Grable trying to push his man into the boards. Down in the corner, nobody has it. Minnetonka will get to it first, cycle behind. They lose it, floats up. Gregor trying to interact with it. They're going to cycle across. Kick save into the corner. Up to the point. Haley trying to pull it and go. Minnetonka point able to hold. Down in the corner, cycle behind to a man waiting behind Nelson. Can't quite reel that one in, so they have to go collect it. They still have it. Centering pass attempt. Boy, just so many open players. Kick save. We're going to get another cover by Nelson. Wow. Nelson just doing the Lord's work down there.
Right.
All right, here we go. Puck is down. Minnetonka will take possession up to the point, down to the middle, deflected, up and over the net. Back wall. Minnetonka will pick up that rebound. Certainly just nobody contesting. I'm not sure what's happening here. Minnetonka seeming to just be on a power play here.
Mats is up in that one.
There you go, finally. Waconia able to pull that one off the tape. That was theory. He'll push that one up and out of the zone all the way down to our offensive side. Minnetonka will quickly take it and push it back the other way. Up over the red line. Into the zone clean. Cox trying to contest. They get around him. Outside edge. Centering pass attempt. And goal. Sorry. You're good.
All right.
Just puck movement again, proving to just be too much for Waconia to handle. It felt like they were on a power play there. They were just cycling the puck, and we just were always one step behind.
Yep.
Whitelick interrupts momentarily. Minnetonka able to get that one back. Now dump it into the offensive zone. 5:60 left here in this one, in the second rather. Cox not looking to pass the puck, looking to skate the puck. That gets taken from him. Minnetonka will hold the zone. Centering pass attempt. Can't get reeled in by Minnetonka, so it'll float to the wall. That's where Hagen will meet his man. And they'll have a date grinding into the boards there. Whitelick gets in there. Puck is just buried in a pile of bodies. Now it squirts out up the wall. Held by Minnetonka point. Strong shot. Stick save by Nelson. Up and over. Hagen doing what he does. Just grinding that person in the boards. Trying to get the puck out there. Whitelick will take it. Ooh, try to go. Throws it up the wall. Held by the Minnetonka point. Baker up to contest. Shot across the middle. Ooh, centering pass attempt there. Hagen tried to pass it up. It got deflected over in front. Minnetonka tries to take a shot, deflected. Huddy up and out, loses it, now just smashes it forward. Trying to force him to reset. Huddy, nope, Waconia players hitting each other. Knocked down by Van Olsberg. Finds Whitelick. Huddy came to the inside. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Get a call there. Well, she came flying in to get that puck.
Yeah,
Haley put the brakes. No, Haley put the brakes on, and boy, she just folded him like a cheap napkin. So Waconia on the power play. What do you think our chances are?
I think we might get one here.
I like it.
Yep, I think we might get one here.
Grable against Haley. Butters and Wright out there. Let's see if this line can't produce a point. 4 minutes left in the second. Waconia on the power play. Puck coming up the wall here with Minnetonka. Chipped up and out. Stretch pass. Gets contested by Butters, so Minnetonka can't reel that one in. Now it's on the back wall. Gregor is going to make a quick move. Minnetonka got there first, though, so sends it over the other side. Haley's got it on the tape. What's he gonna do? He's got two attackers on him, throws it forward right to Minnetonka, and they'll send it back down to the offensive zone. Oh boy, come on boys, hustle. Wraparound attempt.
Oh shoot, I think. Oh, it's not
still
in.
loose. No, still loose. I don't know how it didn't go in. Gens wanted to lift that pass up and over. Couldn't quite make it. We'll get offsides. Gens looking for Haley, tried to sauce it and couldn't get it up. Minnetonka able to push it back down in the zone, but they get tagged for offside. 32 seconds left in the power play for Waconia. Here we go. Minnetonka controlling the play. They, after they win the draw, they're going to come across the middle. Quick shot, kick save.
Nice save.
To the near wall. Up the wall. Ooh, just in front of Winnemer. He can't reel that one in. Minnetonka's going to come right back down the middle. You know, it's you watch this. Almost every one of their goals has a tic-tac-toe element to it.
Yep.
There aren't players on this team that are trying to go coast to coast, and they're not even relying on one pass. It's intentional plays that are set up that involve 2-3 passes. The puck movement is so good. I'm most impressed. I'm not as impressed as I am with the skill. When you're choosing from 250 kids, you're going to have talented players, right? But what you need these 15 kids to do is buy into a system and all commit to playing the system, and it's clearly what Minnetonka has. Yep. 15 kids that aren't trying to play for self. No one's out here trying to get goals. They're hitting the pass, doing what they're supposed to, and the goals just come.
Yeah, they've certainly bought in.
So after initial shot gets deflected down, Minnetonka will retain possession. Now they're on the back wall. Cox trying to pick this one up. He'll contest, slow him down. Minnetonka retains. They're going to fire it up to the blue line. Held, point, fires down, trying to look for a little tip pass. Goes right through the wickets of the Minnetonka player. And now it's up and out. They're going to have to retreat. They cycle up. They clear. And Minnetonka right back in. Ooh, they're going to say offsides. That was a close one. I thought they were in, but that's all right. We'll take it. A little over 2 minutes left in this one.
8-1 Skippers.
All right, puck is down. Minnetonka just blows right through the players, picks that one up off the draw, and they'll take a quick shot. Blocker, save, knocked down right in front. Now pushed out behind the net. Butters will race. Baker, excuse me. Has it. Butters right there as well. They're both fighting each other for it, and they end up centering it in front of our own net. That's where Minnetonka will take it and push it. Now it's down in the corner. Minnetonka kicks it up to the point. Who will step in, load, fire, quick shot, goal.
Well, the farthest shot I've seen them take.
Yeah. All right, here we go, off the draw. Minnetonka will take out, cycle it back, stretch the D, and then push it forward. Now they're in the zone clean. Gregor giving chase. He gets locked up there in the back corner, grinds his man to a halt. Now it's loose. He loses a stick. So Beitlick will take it. He'll fire it back down behind Nelson. That's where Baker will pick it up. Baker right across the middle. And that's going to chip off the wall. I don't know if he was looking for Beitlick or happy coincidence. Van Allsburg trying to push it into the zone just that quick. Minnetonka will take it and go back the other direction. Here we go. Baker looking to make something happen. He'll take it in the zone. Quick shot. Scoop up by the goalie, and we'll get a rare face-off in the offensive zone.
Heck yeah.
the draw will push forward, met at the blue line by Waconia. Waconia pushes back down. That's where Minnetonka will take it. And they're going to skate up and out, knocked off the tape by Haley. Now it's in front of the bench, picked up again by Minnetonka. They have a player lose an edge, so the stretch pass goes to the second player. Hagen there contesting, knocks it off the tape. Puck sits, Gens tries to get a piece of it. Loose in front, they're going to turn, try to fire, and just whiff. And it floats up to the blue line where it's held, now dropped down. Swept away there by Nelson. Cox will pick it up on the far wall. Minnetonka will relieve him of the puck and push it right back down in the offensive zone. Back wall, behind the net. Minnetonka has it in the corner, looking, centering pass attempt. That's the end of the period. All right. Jake, you didn't know how lucky you were going to be today. It is a twofer.
Twofer?
It is a twofer.
Who do we got?
2-player highlights here today.
All right, Cohen Hagen, nicknamed Coco.
I hear his family call him Coco a lot. I don't know if the kids do.
Okay.
I don't know.
Gotcha. Favorite player, Connor Bedard. So he checks that box.
Yes, like every kid in America.
Yep. Fun fact, also enjoys pickleball.
On the sheet it said he's actually quite good, which I believe. He's a very athletic young man.
I do believe it. All right, big fans. Mom, dad, his brother, grandpas and grandmas. And in his free time, he also plays lacrosse, enjoys being on the lake, likes video games, hanging with friends, and
Scooting.
Was not a thing when I was a kid.
Nope, me neither. Yep.
And he's been skating since he was 3 years old.
So there you go. Coco Hagen, another amazing member of this Squirt A squad. I'm not sure what the remix is of this song.
This is Party in Canada A.
Is it?
Yep. Gets played a lot in our house.
And I have never heard this one.
Not sure what royalties Miley gets, but...
I was just going to say, I'm not sure that the song was good enough to begin with to warrant a parody.
You bite your tongue.
Yeah, a parody I'll accept. It sounded like a cover. That I wouldn't have liked, but a parody I'm okay with. Here we go, off the draw, Minnetonka taking, pushing forward, quick shot. That's going to go wide left, hit the back wall, wrap around up front. Schneider trying to contest, Minnetonka able to hold. Centering pass attempt, finds no one, into the corner, up the wall. Winnemer hustling, he's going to get it up and out. Nice job, Winnemer. All the way back, not going to have it for icing, so Minnetonka will take it, stretch it up.
Good stick by Gray.
Yep. Smartly just putting his body in the path, slowing him down. Winnemer in there. That'll get picked up by Gray. There you go. Nice job, Gray. He's going to push forward. Ooh, little hezzy fake on the strong shot.
Yeah.
Then threw a changeup.
Yep.
In baseball that will work.
Yeah.
You don't see it. You don't see a high success rate with those in hockey, but you never know. Sometimes those slow dribblers do go in.
That's true. That's true. Little curling element to that, I feel like.
Yep.
All right, here we go, Wildcats.
Bite look on the draw. That's going to go to Minnetonka. Minnetonka cycles behind the net. Now up that far wall. Hagen trying to step in. Not before the stretch pass finds Minnetonka. Man, just that quick tic-tac, and they are on their way. Behind the net. So fast. Circling around top of the house. Looking. He's just going to hang on to this one. And no one can catch him. Baker's trying. Centering pass attempt. It's loose in front. Get it out. Minnetonka will come forward with that one. That number 2 just skated 4 miles in that one possession. All the way around, multiple times. I don't know if that's how their coach drew that one up, but...
Yeah, he is quick.
There you go, puck is down in the corner. 10:50 left on the game clock, 13 minutes on the hour clock. So if we get a couple whistles, that may start to be an impact here. Huddy throwing up in the air. Gets it forward. Nice job, Huddy. Baker can't quite reel that one in. Minnetonka will relieve him of the puck. They're going to take it, cycle back in the D zone. Baker trying to get in there and contest. Up the wall. Butters. He'll just dump it right back down. Huddy can't get out in time. And Waconia is going to get tagged for offsides. Jake, 14 imaginary points, if you can tell me who was just singing that song.
Lump is the name of the song.
There we go, Minnetonka on the breakaway, 2-on-1. Floats off the tape, that was Butters.
Oh, no.
Interacting just enough. Oh, Gregor did not trip her. She fell though, I don't know what happened there.
Is it the presidents of the United States?
It was the presidents of the United States.
Yes.
14 imaginary points awarded to you, my friend, nice job. And there you go, friends. That's our third period segment called Guess the Irrelevant One-Hit Wonder Song. There we go. Boy, this Minnetonka player just dancing to the net, gets it up in front. Her player can't capitalize, and Waconia is going to take it and come back there. Beautiful stretch pass. Just a little bit off target, though. Can't find, Baker can't find Gens, and Minnetonka able to take it. Their point. Oh, boy. Backhand, and that's going to be a goal.
I wonder if this is how they always play. Like, he had a good shot there, but he chose to pass it to the middle.
Higher percentage shot. Just get it down to your guy on the back door, let him tap it in.
I guess so.
Waconia wins the draw, pushes forward. As soon as they get into the offensive zone, though, Minnetonka will take it. Go back the other way. Stretch pass gets interrupted by Hagen. He gets contested. Now it's back the other way. 2-on-1. Strong shot. Up and over. High into the glass. Up and out of the zone. Schneider. Whittemer. Trying to get into the zone. Whittemer's right there. Puck down in front of the net. Minnetonka will take it. Cycle over to the far wall. Little drop pass to a breaking forward. Now we've got a 2-on-1. Backhand hits the side of the net, behind the net now. Whittemer trying to contest. Minnetonka able to hold possession, wrap around attempt, down right in front, and we'll get a cover. Nice job, Nelson.
Running clock, so we're going to finish this game.
It would certainly appear that way. We go. White on the draw. That's going to go to Waconia. So we'll take any win, and here a rare draw win. We'll take it. We can't get out of the zone. Minnetonka will hold at the blue line. Skate down, contested, knocked off the tape. Whitelick looking, over across. Quick shot. Oh, wow. Good strong shot. Nice glove save. What are you doing? That draw is going to go to Minnetonka, cycled up to the blue line. Blue line will pinch down, skating forward, looking to shoot, floats off the tape, and gets pulled by Butters. Butters looks, tries to exit the zone to find Huddy, streaking, doesn't get out. Minnetonka point able to hold. Now push forward. Ooh, Baker, come on! Jordo has it, looking, he's going to skate out, throws it up off the board to himself. He'll take it into the zone. He'll be able to drag that one through. Floats off his tape. Minnetonka will throw it up the wall. Held at the blue line. Ooh, momentarily by Gregor. Now Minnetonka will push up and out. Easton has it. Easton looking. He'll just take a quick shot right into the chest. Again, it's, we talked about Minnetonka. Sometimes, looking for the pass, even when we're like, did you really need to pass? Finally get an offensive possession. We have a player shoot from inside the blue line with 3 players on him, with a teammate wide open 15 feet further up. And I think, you see the difference in the fundamentals of, are you committed to a team play, or are you just trying to score goals? And it just doesn't work to play for self. Minnetonka up off the wall. Cox, nice job, holds the zone. He'll skate it down. Drop pass finds Haley. Haley shot wide left, back wall. Far side, Hagen holds. Oop, nope, I spoke too soon. Minnetonka knocks it off his tape, cycled over. Cox able to reel that one in. He'll throw it forward, find Gens. Gens chips it into the zone. Goalie will stick save that one, push it into the corner. 5 minutes left in this one. Oh boy, beautiful pass.
Yeah.
The whole sheet of ice. Quick shot, goal. Hagen literally on that guy's shoulder.
Yep.
And he still backhanded a strong shot into the net.
Yeah, that was a good pass, though, like you said, to get through all of them.
Nice job, Butters, taking it off the tape. Ooh, knocked down by Gregor right in front. Now he'll push it forward. Good job, Gregor. Ooh, he wanted to look. That was Theory looking for the pass, just couldn't find it. Pull it forward. We're gonna get a call here. That's gonna put Gregor in the bin for a trip. Not intentional.
Right.
Two players kind of spun. His stick got spun into the tape, or the feet rather, but intent does not matter. So only our, second penalty of the game?
I think so.
We had Butters in the first and now Gregor in the third, so by and large, a very clean game for Waconia.
Ooh.
Schneider getting just pushed into the boards pretty good. Quick shot by Cox, knocked down. Minnetonka will take it, swing behind their goalie, now swing back the other way, setting up a play.
Oh boy, they got some skaters down.
Oh boy. 2 Waconia players on a penalty kill getting really aggressive. Oh, thank you, Minnetonka, for the offsides. Winnemer and Schneider, kind of a rookie mistake, getting caught incredibly deep on the penalty kill. And we had a 4-on-2 developing there, but thankfully Minnetonka goes offsides. All right, Winnemer Theory still out there. Hagen, Cox is your D pair. Winnemer wins the draw, goes back to Cox. Cox is going to push forward, finding that outside left edge, floats off the tape. He'll have it in the corner. He's just trying to go one-man band, and that's not working. Winnemer throws it to the middle. Boy, beautiful passing. Minnetonka up into the zone, 3-on-2. Right in front, quick shot, goes right in front of the net. 2:55 left in the third. Wraps around behind Nelson. Out in front. Quick shot, goal. Minnetonka wins the draw. They're going to push forward. 2:12 left in this one. Swing pass attempt. Right back. Nelson's going to gobble that one up. We'll get a whistle and a hold. Off the draw. That'll go to Minnetonka. They're going to cycle over the blue line. That's going to get up and out by Waconia. Minnetonka will retreat. Look, now they're going to come up the middle. Now cycle back. Hubby blows the wheel way back behind the play. Who knows what's going on back there? He's just sandbagging, looking for that stretch pass. That is not coming. Jordan gets spun around, knocks it back to Gregor. Gregor, have it. Now he goes to Jordan. Jordan will take it. Dancing. 1:13 left in this one. Little drop pass to the point. Looking. Drops it down on the wall. Beilich contesting. Gregor there as well. Right across in front of the net. Red line right there. Quick shot, off the side of the net, hits the back wall. Bialik will pick it up, try to go up and out of the zone, right up the middle, quick shot, kick save. Gregor tries to pull that one to the inside. Minnetonka pushes it to the outside. Baker's back there, under a minute left in this one. Up to the point, held, contested, pushed over. Ooh. I'm gonna say offsides. That's gonna do it for this one.
I think so.
25 seconds, we may get the draw, we may not. Off the draw, that's gonna go to Crable will push down forward, so that's going to count in the book as a Waconia draw win. 6 seconds left. Oh boy, she wants one. Knocked off the tape by Cox. Inadvertently puts it right on the tape of a crashing Minnetonka attacker. Couldn't stop the goal, but we did take the assist away.
We did.
So there's that. All right, folks, that was a tough one. We'll see you back on Tuesday where we get the slightly lower ranked Edina in Edina.
Should be a good game.
We'll see how that goes. All right, folks, thanks for watching.